You're watching ABC 36 on your side. Good Day, Kentucky.
All right, folks, welcome back. The holidays are fast approaching.
Very fast.
We need gifts, and we want local. We want handcrafted. We want to even maybe get to meet the artist.
That's right.
Who's bringing us some of this beautiful stuff.
That's right, and today you're going to get your chance. We are here with Anna Maria Salvaggio and Lyssa Seaton, and they are, their business is called Two Crows Market. So guys, thank you so much, first of all, for being here today. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so tell us about Two Crows Market, first of all.
Okay, so a lot of people ask me where the name came from.
I was going to, yes.
And there's an old poem about magpies, but I had heard a crow version. It's one for sorrow, two for joy, and two kind of stuck with me.
Nice.
So Two Crows
I
Market.
like that.
So being mother-daughter, I had been wanting to start a show since we moved here, and I was involved with one of the previous shows. They weren't coming back after COVID, so I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So tell us a little bit about the show, and for folks that are coming out, what can they expect to see?
It's all local, handcrafted within Kentucky.
Okay.
We actually do go by the Kentucky Guild guidelines, where it's 50 miles within the, just outside the border. So I actually have one who was in Kentucky until recently and went to Indiana, so she's just over from Louisville. So,
Gotcha.
but everything is local, everything is handmade. We have some traditional crafts. We have a variety of things, though.
Yeah, so
nice.
the different varieties that you have, I mean, you have anything from paintings and clothing. What other items do you have?
Paper goods, pottery. We have several of the local potters. We have jewelry makers. We have stained glass now added for this particular show on Sunday. And the community's been really growing a lot faster than I had thought that it was going to be. So we were actually full for this show in July.
Wow.
Oh,
We have
wow.
a waiting list. So.
Oh, that's
Well,
great.
Yeah.
Kentuckians were known for
Yes.
our arts and our crafts here. I'm just curious, are you an artist
Yes.
and decided that you wanted to help showcase additional artist work too?
Yeah.
Building community is a big thing for me. I've been doing it for 38 years. I've gotten her into it. I homeschooled her. And just being able to kind of Venn diagram all the different things that we do. All these circles, there's so many untapped resources that these groups don't even know about each other. So all the writers or the game designers or the filmmakers or, you know, and there's so many different, you know, things that could be done, or I hear about, you know, somebody needing resources, and I'm like, I know somebody. Wait a second. So
you're
the
building
market kind of
bridges
came up
on top of it all through your work.
That's our big thing.
I'm curious too about this mother-daughter dynamic duo here. Tell me a little bit about the dynamic of working together.
Oh, it's very interesting.
We have our good days and bad days, but she's my best bud, and I homeschooled her, and she's also an illustrator too.
Okay. So we all have your own works for display and for sale?
Yes, I'm very, very excited for it.
Yeah.
I have many new ideas, as well as she. We basically both play off of each other, and it actually makes a perfect like marriage of the two.
What is the art form that you like most? I mean, I know that you do illustrations, is that right?
I do digital illustration as well as traditional art pieces. I very much enjoy doing my digital though, because it streamlines my process from artwork concept to finished product.
Yeah.
And
what type of illustrations do you produce?
Well, I like to produce. Yes, we have one over here.
Okay.
Yeah, the Mothman,
off
I
camera.
love it.
Yes, I do a lot of different things. I wanting to go into book illustration, but one of the things that I do enjoy to do is print design as well as greeting cards.
Okay.
Very nice.
That's awesome.
Well, what you have here looks suitable for framing. That's gorgeous.
It does.
Thank you.
So you guys have a pop-up shop that's going to be happening. So let's talk about that.
Okay, so Sunday, December 10th, this weekend, Christmas is coming up way too fast.
Yes, it is.
Sure
This whole
is.
year is flown.
Boy.
10 to 5 at Boone Tavern. We're actually in the hotel event center. So we had both lobbies and one of the rooms last year, but this time we have our own space.
Great.
We
nice.
So it
love
has its
Boone
own.
Tavern.
Yeah, so
You've
it
got
has
to be
its own
inspired
entrance.
by the history there
Yes.
too, and the spoon bread, of course. Got to be inspired by
That was
this
actually
movie.
something new for us because we moved here in 2016 from Florida, and
Oh, wow.
I had to be corrected on how to say Appalachia versus
Oh, yes.
Appalachian, because in Florida they all say Appalachia. So it was a learning curve when we got here,
Yes.
but I connected with all the artists I could find up here before we moved. So I was like, you know, let's go to the farmer's market, and then I met half of the ones that I had already connected. So it was, and everybody was really welcoming, and it was.
It's a great community to be part of, quite honestly. So that's fantastic.
No question.
And again, the time. What is the time for the
10 to
pop-up?
5.
And that's on Sunday.
This Sunday.
This
at
Sunday.
Boone
This
Tavern.
Sunday.
Okay, so not only can you take in a great meal, get a little spoon bread, but you can check out
That's right.
some wonderful local art. And I'll tell you, for my money, it's got to be local. And it's got to be handcrafted. I mean, anyone can go to the big box store for holiday gifts, but I mean, if you want to give something truly Kentucky and have a little backstory behind it too, then it's events like yours that really make it work.
And supporting families, doing anything with, you know, individual creative.
That's right.
You're supporting their family too.
That's
so
right.
it's
So
important.
again, the bridge building here.
That's right.
I love this.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks
We
for having
appreciate
us.
it.
Is there an online resource where folks can learn more about you?
twocrowsmarket.com, and I'm working on a lookbook for all of our artists. I'm also working on a
nice.
directory, which is also a resource for the community.
Great
too.
to know. Great to know.
Love,
well, thank you.
love the family partnership here too. Best of luck on the show.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank you
you.
so much.
We're back with more after this. Stick around.